In line with the celebration of Nigeria's 59th independence anniversary, the Island Club organized a lecture tagged Independence Lecture 2019 on Friday, the 4th of October 2019 at the Peacock Hall of the club in Onikon, Lagos. The lecture, which was compared by multilingual broadcaster Prince Bisi Olatilo, who is also the chairman and CEO Biscon Communications, had in attendance Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, who was the guest speaker at the occasion, Chairman of Premier Lotto Limited and owner of the popular Baba Ijebu Lottery, Sir Dr. Kessington Adebukola Adebutu, who was the chairman of the occasion, the Karigbo of Remoland, His Royal Majesty, Oba Babatunde Ajayi, the chairman of the Island Club, Prince Kola Bumere, trustees, past chairmen and distinguished members of the Island Club were all in attendance. The event began officially with the entry of the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, after which everyone rose up for the national anthem. In the opening remarks of the chairman of the Island Club, Prince Philip Kola Bumere, he thanked all invited guests for honoring the invitation, adding that the guest speaker, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, was most eligible to speak on the way forward for Nigeria because of his great insight and first-hand knowledge of the current state of the nation. Prince Kola Bumere urged all to get ready for an amazing session.
With honor and respect, I say big welcome to Mr. President, Federal Republic. Particularly, want to place on record the Island Club profound appreciation of your kind assent to our invitation to speak to us today as our country marks 59 years of nationhood. At the risk of preempting our guest speaker, a widely acknowledged and distinguished academic who had built a global reputation as a conclusive, reform, and cerebral contributor to ideas relevant to nation building and development locally and internationally. I therefore urge you all to listen to our guest speaker with rapt attention as he delivered the lecture, which I have no doubt in mind will also resonate with some of the ideas of the present management committee of our great club. Under my chairmanship, I've been working excellently to institutionalize and which we are confident are bringing to achieve possible results.
The chairman of the occasion, Sir Dr. Kessington Adebutu, in his remarks, expressed appreciation and thanked members of the Island Club for finding him worthy of chairing the occasion. Sir Kessington Adebutu laid emphasis on peace among members of the club, saying that the club was founded on the principles of brotherliness and social interactions.
I thank the leadership and the entire members of the club for giving me this opportunity to say these few words before the guest lecturer takes the floor. I'm laying emphasis on peace because, as I rightly said, without peace, there can never be good relationship. And some of us, we belong to quite a number of other clubs, like me. But for your information, Island Club is my first club. So, Excellency, I welcome you once again. And I hope you will enjoy your stay with us. I thank you all for listening.
The lecture of the day, delivered by Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo, focused on a good number of issues affecting the nation alongside possible solutions. The Vice President stressed that hope, reassurance and belief in the country are elements Nigerians must continually hold on to to make the country great and prosperous again.
This exemplary message of unity is more pertinent than ever in an increasingly divided world. At a time when Nigeria was still a British colony, and most social clubs were either exclusively for the British or Nigerians, the Island Club was intentional about ensuring that there was interracial harmony within the club, and its members put the same effort into fighting racism in Nigerian society more broadly. The 1948 anti-racism march on Bristol Hotel by Island Club members was an impetus behind the colonial government's decision to desegregate hospitals, clubs, and residential areas across Nigeria.
Professor Yemi Osinbajo added that it is sad to see that patriotism has been constrained by a perverse pessimism about our future, adding that our recovery as a people must begin with the physical and psychological forces of our self-esteem. Professor Yemi Osinbajo pointed that founding fathers like Nnamdi Azikiwe, Ahmadu Bello, and Obafemi Awolowo, though differed in many things, shared a common view that a united and prosperous Nigeria rests on the ability to stay united.
Members of this club, such as Sir Adeyemo Alakija, who co-founded the Daily Times, Chief Fashional Thomas, first editor of the Punch newspapers, made significant contributions to Nigeria's vibrant free press. Some of the most revered lawyers, judges, justices have been members here, upholding our laws and constitutional clauses with utmost integrity. Many of our country's forefathers, they may not have been members, but they came here at some point in time or the other. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Sir Tafawa Balewa. The Island Club has historically been a melting pot of some of Nigeria's greatest minds from across the country, regardless of ethnicity or creed, and has hosted members from a variety of industries.
He reiterated that the progress of the country rests on our continuous unity.
Our country is great because our people are talented, they're hardworking, they're resilient, they're confident. As leaders, our role is to create the political, the legal, and the business environment that will nurture and promote the achievement of our individual and collective aspirations. This, I believe, is the direction that we must go. As we create stronger states, more autonomous states, we must challenge our leadership at the federal level, leadership at the state level, at the local government level, to deliver on the various promises that were made to the people. Thank you very much for listening.
An interactive session followed afterwards as questions bordering around corruption, insecurity, and devolution of power to the states were asked. After that, the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, was inducted as a member of the Island Club by the chairman of the club, Prince Kola Abumere.
I confide on you membership of Island Club. The Vice President number in Island 7817. Super Eaglet.
A session of video and photographs followed next. The activities to celebrate the 59th independence anniversary of Nigeria by the Island Club climaxed with an independence dance, which saw members of the Island Club dressed in their white and blue signature attires, in company of their gorgeously dressed spouses. In attendance at the event were Governor of Ekiti State, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, the Chairman, Nigeria Governors Forum, Governor of Osun State, Mr. Gboyega Oyetola. The CEO Eleganza Group, Are Razak Akoni Okoya, was represented by his brother, Dr. Tajuddin Okoya. Lady Catherine Uju Ifejika, OFR, the CEO, Britannia U Group of Companies, and her husband were the special guest of honor. The chairman, Island Club, Prince Philip Kolabumere and wife, the vice chairman, Otumba Kende Shita and wife, as well as other distinguished members of the club. Still on the microphone was Prince Bisiolatilo, the chairman and CEO Biscon Communications, who was at his best to manage time and ensure a smooth transition of activities at the event. In the opening remarks of the chairman of the Island Club, Prince Philip Kolabumere, he welcomed all to the Independence Dance 2019 and spoke about the many challenges bedeviling the country in the past few years. He also expressed optimism that with love, unity, brotherliness, and good social interaction, things can be better. He enjoined all to have a great time.
I am extremely delighted to welcome you once again today to our second major event, marking the 59th independence anniversary of our dear country, Nigeria, the Island Club Independence Anniversary Dance. Earlier today, we all witnessed a historical independence anniversary lecture exactly delivered by no less a person than the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SAN. As testified by all and sundry distinguished audience, it was a clear message of hope, the assurance and belief that together we can all make our country truly great and progress again. Tonight, we are gathered here in tradition of our great club to celebrate the 59th edition of our nationhood in an atmosphere of friendship, brotherhood, genuine fellowship, which are attributes that have kept our great club strong and going for the past 76 years. Thank you all for coming. God bless you.
In the remarks of Lady Uju Ifejika, OFR, the CEO Britannia U Group, who is believed to be one of the 6 most powerful women in the oil and gas industry in Nigeria, she pledged to support the Island Club, adding that the club has made a name for itself through various programs and activities within and outside the club.
So I want to congratulate the club, the members, and I wish each and every one of you long life, and then may the club continue to be a source of inspiration to the nation and to the entire sub-region. We, on our own part, the women, will continue to support the men. Mrs. Ifejika and my husband, Emmanuel, we will continue to support the project that the chairman just showed us. So we will do what we need to do to support the organization. Thank you.
In the remarks of the governor of Osun State, Mr. Gboyega Oyetola, he spoke about some critical issues affecting the country, like insecurity and unemployment. Governor Gboyega Oyetola, who acknowledged the efforts of the federal government so far in tackling insecurity in the country, said the government needs to be more holistic and dogged in confronting the challenges.
It's a challenge to all of us, particularly the question of unemployment of the youth. It's a problem that we need to tackle headlong. We have our universities churning out thousands of graduates, and the employment market is not there. So one of the things we need to do as a nation is to tackle the question of unemployment. I must acknowledge the fact that the federal government has been trying in creating opportunities for employment of the youth, the empower, and some other things. In my own state, we decided to have the Osun Youth Empowerment Scheme, where we are able to employ about 60,000 of our youths.
Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State, in his remarks, said Nigeria has had a progressive government and has made significant progress over time. Pointing to the lapses, he said the availability of human resources is one of our major problems. He therefore enjoined all to join hands to save Nigeria.
We really should reflect on how to take our country and our younger generation out of the doldrums that we're in. And I believe that Island Club has a significant role to play in that. Many of us here are political, even if we're not partisan. And many of us are partisan. I've seen my friends there who were in political war together. But it's not a destination, it's a journey. And ultimately, I believe our country will come out of these challenges that we are currently confronting.
Thereafter was the 59th Independence Anniversary cake cutting exercise and the toast proposed by Basharu J.K. Randall.
Let me now invite you to drink gloriously to the toast of Island Club and of Nigeria. Prosperity, peace, happiness, and enduring success to Nigeria.
The event also featured the induction of governors Gboyega Oyetola and Kayode Fayemi into the prestigious Island Club. Chief Emmanuel Ifejika was also inducted as a member of the Island Club, while Alhaji Razak Akoni Okoya, who was represented by his brother, Dr. Tajuddin Okoya, was presented a special plaque. The dance floor was then officially declared open as members and guests danced till the very end, and King Sunny Ade did not disappoint as he supplied very beautiful music. Biscon Communications congratulates the Island Club on the successful hosting of its Independence Lecture 2019.